When you're hungry, one food for cook, wings, rice and peas. Let's do it. Welcome back, guys.
You better can't cook. Think you that you pay your pretty look. You want to live a restaurant and come done man bank book. Cook, recipe book. Why in the kitchen cause you and them no look. You better cook. Think you that you pay your pretty look. You want to live a restaurant and come done man bank book. Cook, recipe book. Why in the kitchen cause you and them no look. Sunday morning you lay down in a bed for your boil 2 bananas, steam 2 fish.
Don't forget to subscribe and bless that bell to stay notified. Thank you. Welcome back to Cooking with the Hills. Thank you guys for coming to watch again. So today we're going to be making honey barbecue wings with rice and peas. It's a quick dinner. My chicken is already cleaned up, ready to go. We just have to wash it now. Honey doesn't like the skin on the drumstick, so I always take those off. We're gonna wash our chicken now, so you want to make sure that you use cool water, and we're gonna also add some vinegar in here. Wash your chicken continuously until the water becomes clear. That's a sign that there's no more gunk or whatever is on the chicken. All right, so we're all done. Our meat is very well clean. So what I usually do right after I finish is clean up right away so nothing gets contaminated in this work area. So right now that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bleach it down everything, soak up everything, and just rinse the counter. Another part of making sure everything is cleansed is the bowl as well, because we've been pouring and stuff been running over to the side. So you want to make sure you soap up your Scratch Brite and you scrub off the bottom. Be careful not to get any soap in the bowl. That is important. You don't want to soapy chicken. So here you can see that I'm taking my time, rotating it and making sure that no soap is getting in there. It's okay if a little water catching the bowl is alright, because guess what? Pour it off, but not drop out the chicken. Alright, so I'm not going to touch the bowl again because now my hand has chicken on it, and I want to be very careful. Me don't like cross-contaminating. Me, not a box cover. Alright, so I'm just going to move it way out the way. Down here, so see, way out of the way. Now, I'm going to clean up this. I'm going to get my bleach. I'm going to clean up the place. Everybody clean their place. Hey, clean up, clean the raw away. Clean up the kitchen, wipe up the sink and wipe up the thing them. Wash it off, wash the board, wash the knife, wash the fork, wash up the thing, hey, cleanse up the thing, hey. Oh no, like my song, voice over sick. Seasoning time. So we have garlic. Oh guys, I forgot to tell you, turn your oven on between 375 to 400 depending on how quickly you want it to be done. And as far as how much you're going to use for these seasonings, it depends on how much chicken you have and how much you like to use. So I'm going to put Cajun, thyme, I got some onion powder, and of course my complete seasoning. Yeah. And then I have my Jamaican meat seasoning. I have my black pepper, and then I have my Jamaican chicken seasoning there. So not to mention I have my all-purpose, so I love so much. Yeah, and you can't cook without Maggi. Come now, get your Maggi in order and some parsley. All right, so did all the seasoning already. Now we're about to mix the thing, right? I like to use this. Call me Stosh, whatever. After you season it, let it sit for 15 to 30 minutes. If you don't have time, it's okay. Just go ahead and cook it. I have my aisle. Oh, this way. There we go. All right, non-stick. So I'm just going to apply. Oh, get your pan ready because it's going in the oven. Make sure that your oven was already preheated and ready to go. So I'm just going to... Have fun and align them however you want to do it in your pan. I usually do the little drumsticks flip flop, you know, and I put them all in the same line. But do whatever you like. Are you a cook, right? Everything ready to go. Look good, don't it? Yeah man, we're about to cook it. So the water left over from where you take out the chicken, save it. We're going to use it to make the barbecue sauce. Oven time, oven time. Hey, hey. Put the oven on 400 and we're going to cook for a total of 45 minutes. So halfway through, you want to flip the chicken over and then bake it again for the remaining time. Time to make the rice and peas. You have your coconut milk, whatever brand you like. I already tipped some in the pot to test it. Turn your stove on to make sure your pot warm. Alright. Now I'm gonna get me Gaia kidney beans. I don't like the dark color one, so I always use the light one. Make sure all light come out. Not now, yes. Alright, so you're gonna make this bubble up in your pot. We're gonna get some thyme. Rice and peas you make, right? Go ahead, get some in there. Don't put too much in and overdo it because you don't want it to taste crazy, right? Stir it in and you're going to make this go on until it bubble, right? You don't have to cover it up. At this point, just make it go and bubble up, bubble up, bubble up. After it bubble up now, you're going to get your butter. Yes, get your butter and stir in it. Or you know what? Knock it off. Right? Knock it off. See it there? Yeah, knock it off and make it stir in. Once that done now, you want to go ahead and get your scallion or green onion or whatever you want to call it. Get it, and guess what? We're going to smush it up. Don't smush it too hard. You don't want to press it out. Just give it a little beat. You know? Smush, 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 smush. See that? Little smush, smush. Then you're going to drop it in the pot and go and make it cook. Cover your pot halfway or all the way. It's up to you, but I don't like cover it all the way. Alright, so now ready to make the sauce? Make we do it. So we are going to get little brown sugar. Now, I use half a tablespoon for me do. Now, if you don't see me, I have measuring cup, I measure with me eye. So that is half a tablespoon of brown sugar. Then I go get my honey, right? And I go yai ball, but half a tablespoon or a little bit more, right? So that look a little bit more. But it's alright. Do the thing, yeah? So then now, after that, I have my Vidalia onion sauce. So I love Vidalia onion vinaigrette. Now I pour at least a tablespoon in there. At least. See it there? You eyeball. If you're good at eyeballing it, eyeball it. Alright. So you're going to stir that in real nice. Stir it up. Yeah. Once that's stirry, we'll go put in the barbecue. See it there? See now? Only always have vex with me because I buy the giant something them. Yes, it big. But I like buying a bulk, honestly. So I go yai ball, but 1/4 cup. Don't ask me how I know. I just know. Yeah? And then after the 1/4, get a little bit more. You see me? Boy, me I tell you, the thing crazy. Alright now guys. That's what you get when you're cooking with the hills. I'm telling you, stir that up. Stir it up real nice, right? So here it is, completely mixed in. Now let's go back to the rice. So right here, everything has bubbled in. I'm gonna go find. I have to go find the scallion because I'm both put in the rice now. Once perfect. Look here, don't run with me. Come here. Why another backside? Come on, man. My brown rice. Hey boy, where are you running Oscar? Alright. Your brown rice is ready. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my rice. I'm gonna use maybe about 4 to 5 cups of this. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my rice and I'll be back. Alright. I already washed the rice and I went ahead and put it in. I'm gonna also get my water in now because this all that's in here is the water from the peas and then now the coconut milk. So I'm about to add my water now. Depending on the amount of rice you added in, you put your water in to match that. So now I'm just stirring it a little bit and I'm turning up the fire because I want it to also get to a nice bubble. Once it has bubbled up, I'm going to turn it down because I cook my rice very slow. The scallion that we had before that I took out, you can go ahead and add it back, or you can add a fresh piece into the top to continue the flavor burst. This is halfway cooked. Now I took it all out so that I can flip them over. I'm going to also take the liquid out and pour it in a bowl for use later on. So I have all the juice that was here in here. This is what we're going to use with the vegetables to make a little gravy. All right, so we're going to just flip everything on the other side. The other side though, you can see it dry out really nice. All right, the fun part is putting on the sauce. So either get you a cooking brush or a big spoon and get them on each of them. Also flip to the other side and do the same thing as well. Look good. It's time for the gravy. Now I have my vegetables and the juice from where I poured off the chicken when I was initially turning them to the other side, and we're gonna get it in the pot. You can add a little flour as well to thicken it. Get your saucepan and you're gonna go ahead and add your vegetables in with a little bit of oil. Get it all nice and sauteed. Do not turn your fire up too high because you don't want to burn up your vegetables. When it's sauteed to your liking, go ahead and pour the juices in. Scrape out the bowl good, cause remember, no now yes. Get the edge, girl. Yes, see that, got the edge. Now let this bubble up and cook with all the juices running in. And guess what? We're gonna add a bit of flour for fluff. So we see here it's bubbling and it looks so delicious. Now I did do a little trick here. Let me tell you all about it. I removed all the chicken off of the file paper and all the juices from the barbecue sauce that was made. I added it in the pot. No, I didn't show you on camera, but that's what I did. So that's how we got that little brown flavor. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Here comes the flour part. So I put a flour in a measuring cup and I'm just using the juice from the gravy itself. I'm not going to add any additional water because I don't want a lot of, runny gravy. So I'm just putting the juices straight in and I'm going to mix it. It is very important that you mix the flour out, because if you do not mix it out, if you just pour it into the pot straight, you're going to make lumps and it's going to be incredible hard. When I say incredible, it's going to be incredible hard to mix out those pieces and smush them out, because basically the fire is hot. It's going to start making little dumplings. You don't want that in your gravy. So the best thing to do is mix it in your hand, right like I'm doing beforehand. If your cup is that tiny, you don't have to have that tiny of a cup, but don't use too much flour either, right? I'm giving y'all some really good tips here. Do not use too much flour. Do not add too much water to your gravy. It depends. If you're making a big pot of gravy, now that's different. I'm just making a little tip for go with the wings. But I see you guys. Go back for the measuring cup. Nothing now waste. Scrape out. Scrape out the whole of it, I said. There you go. See that? Nothing now waste. Don't waste it, me say. Once you guys have got it all off of the spoon, off of the measuring cup, go ahead and let it bubble up a little bit more and simmer down and cook. It's already ready. It's nice and it will thicken up for you. Don't put too much flour, remember that. And we're all done, guys. Thank you so much. Look at the wings. Oh, they were delicious. Very delicious. Now, you see all that juice that's down to the side? That's what I put in the gravy. Look at the rice and peas. Oh my goodness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, bless that bell, share it with your friends and family. Have a blessed day, everybody.